got the sun on my face, sleeping rough off the road. I'll tell you all about it when I get home. Coming round to meet you the long way down.
We're going to ride 15,000 miles through 18 countries.
From John O'Groats through Europe and into Africa.
Across Libya to Egypt, following the Nile south into the Sudan.
Crossing the equator and over to the Skeleton Coast.
Arriving in Cape Town 85 days later.
We're going to give these guys video cameras, and they'll also have cameras with microphones on their crash helmets so they can film as they're riding along.
Oh, there's a bit of tarmac. Oh, look at that.
A third motorcycle will travel with them, and on that motorcycle will be Claudio, a cameraman. In addition, Russ and I will travel in two 4x4s with Jimmy, another cameraman, Di, our medic, and Jim, a cameraman who will help with security. We'll be filming the guys from the vehicles, linking up with them at borders, but otherwise the motorcycles will be on their own.
I thought the Ethiopian shoulder dance was amazing, but that hip thing's quite something else, isn't it?
This is called
African massage.
African massage.
Sniff TV again, and we've got a little bit of gorilla poo, maybe 37, 36 minutes old.
She just looked at us with this open expression as she breastfed her child. It was extraordinary.
It is bad politics, it is bad leadership, and in the end it hasn't benefited anyone.
I've never seen anything like that, have you?
Never, and all the broken heads.
Ev, it's me, can you hear me?
Ev, Ewan's wife, is joining us on this trip, and she's been learning how to ride a motorcycle, and everybody's excited about seeing her, so she's going to meet us at the top of the border.
Okay, bye.
She's in Malawi.
She's in Malawi?
We're back on the road. I'm coming to you, darling. I'm on my way to you, Ev.
How are you, man?
We are in the Malawi border, and Ev is just over there somewhere. Hopefully we can get through this smoothly.
Tanzania?
Why not?
Malawi.
Take it away, Joe.
No wife? Wife.
You know, it's funny because when we meet again, it's always completely, everything falls into place. I'm nervous beforehand, and when we meet, it's just right.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good.
It makes your teeth all white.
Because I'm on orange.
Yeah, because of the dust.
How are you?
Hi, Jimmy.
Hello, Ev, how are you?
I've got all the decals for Ev's bike as well, so we can blood it into the long way down team.
This is the third leg of the trip. First leg was defined by getting to that ferry in Sudan, and then getting here, you know, to Malawi, and now we got to get to Cape Town.
I got a box of sweets.
Ewan got his wife, you got a box of candy.
Yeah, whatever. You know.
That's why.
I'm a bit nervous.
No, but it will be great.
No, I'm shaking from seeing everyone and you, and obviously, and now I don't know if I can ride.
These are just cycling gloves, but they'll be fine for today.
I've got them in the room. I just forgot to take them.
Good luck, Ev. Don't worry.
When I said I'm going to do it, I didn't really think. It just came out.
I mean, I can't pretend that there's not a part of me that's, you know, every time we do come up to a flock of sheep or goats or something, that my heart is in my mouth. Jesus, I didn't even see that coming. Wasn't paying any attention. I'm supposed to be on security guard here, you know.
What happened?
What happened? I hit sand. I don't know how to do that.
You know the McGregors are like the sand.
Did you see when I got blown?
Yes, it is.
Fuck!
I know, you got blown quite a long way, yeah.
Oh my god! I had an adrenaline shot then. Did I break it? Already? I can't believe I broke it already.
It's amazing that it's a freshwater lake. You can hardly believe it. Massive, it just looks like the sea.
It's lovely that Ev's here. And for this perfect day, I have read a newspaper, have a shower, eat some food and go to bed.
You know, 1 minute, the minute Em comes along, it's like, see ya, Charlie.
So not what I wanted it to be like. No, I just think...
I'm joking.
Charlie and the cars are going up this mad road, and you and Claudio and I and me, we are going on the normal road.
Ev, you look the part, be the part, look at you.
See you, Charlie.
We'll be back tonight, okay?
You're nothing without my navigational skills. You're useless without me.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool that you're here. 120 miles, all day to do it in. Perfect.
I watched that film, Bridget Jones's Diary, the other day, and you know that bit when she's all by herself, you know? I know how she feels. I'm busy doing my own fucking documentary now, bastard. I don't need anyone.
Right, we're going up to Livingston's place. It's just at the top here somewhere.
Hello. How you doing, boys? Good? Immediately, you know, you're stopping in villages and as people come around. We're looking at a guy's bicycle and we're speaking to people, and Ev's lovely. She's lovely with people, you know. You could see that she'd be a really good addition to the team.
Thank you very much for the bikes, very nice.
Hello! Is this Livingston Mission?
When Livingston came here, he was walking around down by the lake, and he asked one of the locals, "What's that?" And they said, "Nyassa." And he then called it Lake Nyassa. Nyassa means lake, so he really called it Lake.
So we should carry on. We've only got another 50 miles to go to where we're headed. It's 1 o'clock. It's lunchtime. It's very nice. Because we're just bimbling along. Bimbling along.
This is the Chitechi Inn, and we're short of Charlie, who must be behind us, I guess. And we got here and we're supposed to camp tonight, but it's really lovely, so we're not going to. We're going to get 3 rooms. And
3 rooms?
Yeah, double and 2 singles.
Okay.
Do you want a single? Do you want to sleep on your own?
No, it's just...
With me for one night, and she's had enough. I mean, Charlie's not going to want to camp. Look where we are! It's fantastic!
Wow. It's beautiful. We came here at night And so, you know, you wake up to this, it's just incredible. And it's winter here.
No fourth gear, sliding the back end out business.
Oh, Ev. Looking well ahead, Ev. Oh. Oh, Christ, you okay? Just let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, you hurt yourself.
Oh, you did really well.
Seriously.
You did
I'm serious. No, because you came off and you got right back on it, you know?
Kept getting up.
Yeah, fashion first, safety second. That's what I always say. Okay, should we rock and roll?
You're a fucking nutter, Charlie. A nutter. I think tonight we must try and balance things on our head to see how we can do. You can see women with buckets of water and they don't. How is that possible? I can't tell you, the smell of tobacco is quite pungent. It's their biggest and maybe their only export crop as far as I can gather. But as someone who's smoked for many, many years, quite a relationship with the tobacco leaf, you know, in my own way, and I only gave up in February.
Oh my God. Look at it, look at it.
Wow, it's really packed in, that leaf, isn't it?
It's like you could just pick that up and light the top of it and smoke it like a pipe. You know what I mean?
It works very much like the cattle market. The guys bring in their cows, and then they try to get the best price for their particular cow.
Right. And how do they
Is it depend?
How do the people who are buying it know what's better than others?
Well, there are 5 different leaves here. Is that right?
Yeah.
5 different leaves.
Companies. Yeah.
And so each buyer would know, okay, I want that.
I want that. That's so much, and you have to beat.
Putting the price down.
It's amazing the amount of people involved in the transaction. 4 or 5 buyers, the auctioneer, and then guys marking down who's bought which bale, and he just seemed to throw the ticket down anywhere. And then there's 2 or 3 guys behind him who were picking up that ticket and then putting it on the appropriate bale. And everyone has to be absolutely focused on what's going on. And it's the guys going. For someone who's given up smoking, to walk into that place, smell the tobacco was just almost too much. Biting my tongue and digging my fingernails into my hands.
Kambale Country Lodge.
The thing that we're trying to plan today is a surprise for Ewan. On Long Way Round, we flew his dad, Jim McGregor, out to New York and completely sprung a surprise on Ewan by having him turn up on his motorbike about 60 miles north of New York. And we're going to try and do the same with Ewan's mother.
So you're slightly nervous, just a bit.
I am absolutely terrified. I hope I don't get it all wrong.
Did you ever use the navigator, successfully to find anywhere that you're going in the trip?
It's only my boy, but I'm really nervous.
Many times, I find it quite handy to...
So I think you ordered a Coke. That's really weird. What are you doing here?
We got him again!
Shut up! How are you?
Second surprise.
What are you doing here?
And Ev's mum and dad are going to be joining us in Namibia, and then her brother in Botswana. The Ewan McGregor family tour.
We're going down the road to a village called Chimtaka, and just outside the village is a sort of a community care centre. We're going to see how they look after the under 5-year-olds, see what the community is doing to support the children, some of whom have lost their parents to HIV and AIDS, and just generally the community work there.
But this is what they're eating. So they try very much to give them the stable diet. They try very much to give them some vegetables and some beans when they can, so they can have protein and all that kind of stuff.
The graph shows that the child is growing very well.
The community has done huge amounts here, and they're promoting them not to be completely dependent on UNICEF. That everything that they do has to come from the community. That UNICEF will support them, but they have to do it themselves. This is a family who both have HIV and who are living on antiretroviral drugs. Is that right? And have had a baby. And the baby is HIV negative. Do you talk about it openly to your friends to try and tell your friends and other people that it's okay to go to the hospital and stuff like that? Or
because the AIDS problem, people don't really know it here. They always refer to witchcraft when someone has died. So they still don't believe that there is AIDS. So people are dying, a lot of them, but there is a denial. But for us, me and my family, we went to the hospital and we go and we take medication.
Incredible.
She wants to.
Yeah, she's hungry. Just great to see a place where children are able to learn and have a laugh and play and, you know, be kids again. And if you're living in a child-headed family or you're an orphan, then that's probably a rare thing, you know. But it's great. It's really nice to see such a positive, optimistic place. It's lovely. Fantastic, that was brilliant.
Bye-bye. It's amazing, their baby was born HIV negative, all because the parents got the correct medication at the hospital. Fantastic.
Okay, this is Ev going through her first border. This is us leaving Malawi.
Zambia waits.
Yeehaw!
Here we are in Zambia. Zambia. We've been told there's lots of potholes. But if it's just like this is easy. This is like a good road with a few holes in it, you know what I mean? Okay, we're just about a campsite called Mama Rulas. Alright, cool as this.
Actually, it was the first time that Ev and I ever camped together in a tent. It was the first time we slept together in a tent. My tent smells a bit like a goat, apparently.
I think you had a goat in his tent.
Did you hear the...
I never had a goat in there, did I?
No.
A sheep?
Shut up. Shut up.
One of those.
I'm here by myself. I'll be fine. What about me?
Bye.
That goat I had in there, it's in the back of one of the Nissans. Yeah. Meh. As opposed to, nah.
4 countries left to travel through. Ev has to catch a plane on the 22nd, and it's 19th today. So we have 3 days to do 1,000 kilometers, which is doable if the roads are good. And if they're not, it might be a problem.
I love this feeling in the morning when you get going. I just love it. I love riding this bike. There's just something so beautiful and right about moving forward like this.
So we found this little village that was a little bit protected from the road.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you, Sam, for a job. Ewan?
Yeah.
Ewan?
Charlie.
Charlie?
Ev.
Eva?
We were wondering if we could put our tents up and sleep here tonight.
Yeah, it's okay.
Is you okay there?
There? Okay.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And this is your home?
Yeah.
And how many wives do you have?
Huh?
How many wives?
Wife?
Yeah.
I've got one.
One? Oh,
One,
good.
this one.
This one? Hello.
Hello. Hello, nice to meet you.
You want to go?
Yeah, after you.
Okay.
So you're going to show us the kitchen? So you're cooking for tonight?
Yeah.
This is amazing.
And there's all to put things away here.
Are there?
Yes.
Yeah, all the pans.
Bando.
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 Bando. Bando.
To sit.
Yeah.
I think that one.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
There we are. Burkina Faso deu anga dubau yala nala sona ma ambebi bonora.
Would you like to eat?
Eat.
With us? You can try. It might be quite fun to try.
He came up with the two sort of elder guys, and we gave them some sausage and beans, which they really quite liked, actually.
Very nice, eh? Yeah.
When it's hot, take it, you can eat it cold, you can eat it.
Good night.
Bye-bye. It was cool, wasn't it?
He loved my cooking. I could have done that every night, I think. Going through, meeting people, seeing how they lived, and it was just the best.
Yeah. Take care. Be safe.
And they were so friendly and lovely, as we found most people to be on this journey.
They got into town and you and Ed were having a coffee when this bloke turns up on a old Triumph, California.
Coming to show you how to go to where to change your tyres today.
Right, okay. Met a guy who runs a motocross race team, and he's been kind enough to say that he'd help us do whatever we need to do to get the bikes ready for what could be some very tough terrain, Botswana and Namibia, which are the next two countries that we're traveling through. It's not the finish line, but every day we link up together with 14 to go. It's just a special, sweet day.
Well done, you're doing well, eh?
It looks great in the workshop. I like the dirt bikes.
Yeah, we're just going to get your new bikes in first.
Yeah.
You know, you said something I thought was so nice. You said, you know, all I want is just a little flavor of my husband's adventure.
Next time there's a long way up, long way right, long way down, long way.
You want a bigger piece, don't you?
I'm
you want a
coming.
bigger piece of this thing.
Yeah.
We're heading towards Livingston, and it's amazing. I thank my lucky stars I'm on this trip. It's the best thing in the world for the soul and for the spirit and for your head and your heart.
Look at that sunset, isn't that just beautiful? I mean, that really is the African sunset. That is Africa.
just approaching the Victoria Falls Bridge, where Charlie and I are going to bungee jump 111 meters.
Then when you see the bridge, it's high, man. It was a high bridge. And you're sort of halfway between Zimbabwe and Zambia.
We got onto the bridge and I was watching other people jump off. Could never in a million years think of doing that. It makes me feel a bit sick just watching people jump. And so for me, it's not for me, you know.
This is a safety backup harness that is putting on the full body harness. This strap holds up to 2,200 kilograms.
So what you don't want to do is get this wrapped around your neck, you see, as you go along, and then...
This is crazy. This is craziness.
Look at the horizon there, James.
Okay. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bungee!
Feeling a bit nervous.
Talk to me.
Hi.
How you do?
Very well, thank you.
Doing good, eh? How many times you jump?
Never.
Never. Your first time?
Yeah.
Let's hope not gonna be the last, right?
Yeah, that would be good.
Anything that makes me feel like I might die doesn't do it for me.
Here we go. Check one. Check two. You ready to rock and roll?
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Okay.
The toes over again.
Hi, Mum.
Now,
okay.
Look at the horizon there, we are counting for you.
And a big jump, yeah?
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bungee!
Shit, those first few seconds, holy shit. That really shits you up.
I'm sure I'd have been, they would have gone 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'd have gone, no, come on, Ewan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can't. And I would have had to come back and they'd have to untie me and it would have been a nightmare.
I'm leaving, I'm going to the airport, and you guys are going to Botswana. It's a sad moment, for me anyway.
Bye, Ed.
Bye-bye, Charlie. I think I improved in the last 7 days. I've become better at riding, and I've enjoyed it more and more and more.
I'd like her to come a bit longer, you know? She'd like to come a bit longer. And, anyway.
Well, we're going into Botswana, and it's one of the countries I've really wanted to see. There's something about going into another country is always really exciting, isn't it?
So we're at the Zambezi River. We're about to cross from Zambia into Botswana. Massive lorries, aren't they?
First little border crossing and a little trip on a ferry, you know what I mean? Kind of like a trip within a trip.
Off we go. Botswana!
We've got 2 days to get to the place where we fly into the Okavango Delta.
Botswana's got a real feel to it, hasn't it? Really does. Different from Zambia. Nice big baboon there. Roads are fantastic. Like some of the most impressive landscape. I mean, just flat plains, look. Nice temperature, beautiful sky.
Well, what can I say about Botswana?
This is the foot and mouth fence. It runs all the way across Botswana, and you have to go through the dip.
And this is where we're going to leave the bikes and the cars while we fly up to the Okavango Delta, which is a huge marsh. And of course, we won't be able to drive up there on the bikes, unless we could turn them into boats.
And then we went off on a beautiful canoe ride over the delta here and saw some hippopotamuses. We just saw everything today. Saw wildebeest. We saw some elephants and we saw some kudu and you just name it, we saw it. He sort of does the sort of Egyptian walk, yeah, with that head, doesn't he? Did you know that elephants literally almost never sleep? They're so big they have to eat 300 kilos of food every day. They only catch little power naps every so often.
Quite amazing privilege to be so close to these amazing animals. They're very short-sighted elephants. They have very good hearing, obviously, because they've got such big ears, and also very good sense of smell, as you can tell because they've got very big noses. Anyway, I got quite close to him and I was filming me and him over my shoulder, and then he started to smell me and I thought, okay, he's smelling me now, I'll back off. So I think I'm going to edge away now before I chance my luck too much. But as I started to back off, he started to walk towards me and his ears came up and he seemed to get bigger. And then I stopped behind a tree and what was I doing? Hiding behind a tree from an elephant. And then I did start moving again, and he made the most God almighty trumpeting noise. And I ran my heart in my mouth. Fear from a very ancient place in my psyche. And consider myself really stupid for having put myself in a situation with a huge wild animal, because it could easily have turned into something a bit nasty, and that would really only have myself to blame. We just got back from the Okavango Delta, which was absolutely beautiful.
So a couple of glorious days and back on the saddle. I must say I'm quite excited.
Where there's a sand road.
Probably the last very difficult section of the whole trip.
About 120 Ks, and I think it progressively gets worse.
Those guys were off bikes for a day and a half, and I think they're keen to sort of tackle whatever comes their way. And this is, this is going to be hardcore.
Soft sand, big old bike, not a great combination. Come on, baby, get up there, come on! And onto the harder ground, lovely jubbly. So, next stop, Namibia. Now this is a border.
Hello.
Oh, right, okay.
Whereabouts is customs? We have in this hut, in the blue hut. I need to get a stamp.
Okay.
See you later, guys.
Side by side, every step of the way.
Bye.
I like it here. I like it in Namibia. Yeah, come on.
Ultimately, we're all aiming to go to the Skeleton Coast, but we split from them last night. We might not see the boys again until the border with South Africa. So I hope they stay safe, because this is really the last run, the home stretch.
A very long gravel road, Jesus. Still on it, it's 12 o'clock now. Next turn, 83 miles.
We've just realised that we haven't got enough petrol. That's the thing here in Namibia, is that in between the towns there's nothing. Really is nothing.
You got lucky on the fuel again? Just about.
It's a lovely feeling having fuel pumped into your bike, knowing that you can do at least 250 miles. It's a good feeling, that.
I know. I didn't know at first. That was close. That's the closest we've got to not having enough petrol. Or running out of petrol.
It's like a mini Ayers Rock, really, isn't it? Plan is to go and find a bush village and see if we can camp with the bush people tonight. Watch them dancing and join in the merriment.
These guys have been in Namibia for about 30,000 years. Cool, eh?
That's beautiful, look at that. Isn't that lovely? The dust and the sun. I feel like I'm kind of floating.
So we found the village of the bush people, and this is our friend Ali, who's going to take us to meet the chief, the head man, and ask him his permission if we can put our tents here under this tree, under the moon.
Ah, this man
this
here.
is the chief.
Wow. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Good to see you.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Hello. Hello.
Nice to meet you. Hello.
Hello. It's amazing language, isn't it? I've never heard it in real life. It's beautiful.
Oh, okay.
And they're all having a chat about it. Everybody.
We need the young man to translate for
no,
us.
it's very simple. He's saying, you pay us the money and we'll do whatever you want. Oh, and a dance, maybe. Yeah, a dance would be great.
Ah, yeah. That'd be fantastic.
They go, I don't go, like that kind of sort of thing. And it's just beautiful to listen to, and you just get mesmerized by it. Sat down in this circle, they built this fire, and the men sat on one side and the women stood on the other, and then they started singing this just beautiful songs. They there was someone ill in the village, so they started healing him in front of us. Mad healing him. They almost seem to get possessed. It's just beautiful to watch. Well, whatever it was they did to him, it seems to have done the job. I must say I'm really getting excited about seeing Ollie and the kids. I'm sadder and sadder about this journey ending because I'm really in it now and on it. I really feel like I'm in the journey and I'm not concerned about stopping anywhere and camping anywhere, and it's just lovely to be in that sort of... It does take a long time to get into that feeling.
Here's to a lovely day in the saddle, because it's not many left now before we arrive into Cape Town. Touchwood. Look at this place. Oh, phenomenal.
We're going to try and do a big push today to try and get as close to the Skeleton Coast as possible.
I think about Scotland and England and France and Italy and Sicily, and it all seems like a very long time ago. Maybe we took a wrong turning and we've ended up on Mars. Look where we are, it's amazing! Wow! Wow! .420, good time to camp. I like it here. Charlie, this is fucking lovely back here. There's a tree and some sand. I don't want this trip to end.
We got here a half a day early, so we thought we'd be a bit more adventurous on the Skeleton Coast. 10 minutes into it, Russ said, maybe we shouldn't both go because we'll both get stuck. So we won't both get stuck. 15 minutes later.
Hold it! Just attaching those to the chassis of the car,
running, we'll keep it.
and then that's attached to our winch.
Okay, just take up a slack for me.
Okay, you're going to drive it a little bit?
No, we'll just pull it initially to get it out the big hole.
Okay.
Oh my god. All right, let's do this before the sun goes down, huh?
Come on! Okay, stop!
Should I give it a little power? What do you think? No?
Stop now, stop now. Stop,
okay.
stop. Stop!
We can't get both of these things stuck here. There is nothing. There is nothing. There is nothing around to pull us out.
It's absolutely still and quiet. There's a little breeze. It's phenomenal.
think in many ways it was maybe the most beautiful camping spot that we'd ever stayed at. It was absolutely exquisite. And I could feel time running out. All this time I could feel time kind of running out.
1, 2, 3.
Easy, and then go for it. Go. We're not beaten by the skeleton coast. We were about to be 2 wrecks.
It was the perfect day, and we had a sense of achievement. We'd made it to the west coast of Africa. All we had left to do was to get to Cape Agulhas, to be on the south coast and the tip. It was a great sense of achievement to be on that beach.
Tell me what's happening.
Getting to the zone.
What are we doing?
We're going to attempt Betty's Hill.
What's Betty's Hill?
It's this road here. We're going to see who can get to the very top without falling off.
Do you think this could possibly be our biggest mistake of the trip so far?
Fun. Do it. It's gonna do it. Go on, my son.
No. This is the mark of where I got to here. But you can see as you come over this dip, what you can't see from the bottom is this horrible dip here.
So much expectation. I don't know if I can live up to it.
Taking a nice and even pace, darling.
I had to get to the top. Oh, he's going right to the top.
Just like to introduce you to the king of the hill, Mr. Charlie Boorman. He took Betty, he wrestled her by the scruff of the neck to the ground, and he showed her who was boss, didn't you?
Aye.
King of the hill, Charlie Boorman.
We've got 19 kilometers, judging by my map, of dirt track, and then we're on the tarmac, and from the tarmac, it's tarmac all the way to Cape Town. Savor every shake of the front end, every slip of the back end, every heart-stopping moment. There it is. That's the end of our off-road experience, a long way down. Happy days, happy days, happy days, happy days.
We're here about 150 miles north of Cape Agulhas, which is the very tip of South Africa, and families are coming in to Cape Town and will come down to Cape Agulhas for this sort of final convoy into an arrivals party in Cape Town.
My family are coming, Charlie's, Ewan's, so that'll be a good moment.
Charlie hasn't seen his family. You haven't seen your family in 3 months, right?
Too long.
15 minutes now to the border. Our last border crossing from Namibia to South Africa.
Ewan McGregor, South Africa.
That's Charlie Boorman. That's South Africa. Charlie, South Africa.
Fucking delighted about it. Look at that. There it is.
Look where we have got to, look. Welcome to South Africa.
Brilliant, thank you very much. And there we go. There's the petrol station there, you see. We've got so long to go still. We've got 270 miles to go. All that way to go there.
The last part of any journey is your most dangerous time. If you're out for an hour ride, that last 5 minutes before you get back to your front door is the most dangerous moment. You drop your guard, and that's when accidents tend to happen. And I suppose in this 15,000 mile ride, this last 2 days is our last 5 minutes, you know, so yeah, we have to be very careful. I just took my helmet off and I had this horrible accident noise of a bike scraping down the road.
Just saw you go flying by. I mean, you went down, like head that way and then rolled away. You can see all the broken glass. Look at your skid marks there. Shit.
All right, we'll take it easy. We'll talk to you guys in a minute. We're here at the rendezvous point. The guys are a few hundred miles behind us, and unfortunately they just had a horrible accident.
That's the problem.
Hold the camera so you can speak.
Fuck. Shit. Just following Charlie. He went just on the brakes like crazy and I nearly crashed into him, but then I tried to avoid, but obviously it knocked me over. And that's the result.
Shit.
Fucking stupid.
Pretty nice little
You're right, Di.
I'm more concerned about you, mate, actually, when that adrenaline wears off.
It really knocked me over big time.
Yeah, you really came off, right?
Just the important thing is that you're okay. How are you feeling?
Yeah, okay.
Are you sure? There was a
Fortunately,
big
I had
down.
a bloody helmet on. I knocked it on the floor like big time.
I'm shaking a little bit because, you know, we're here on motorways now, and I just know from the last time, you know, long way around, as soon as you get on a motorway and you feel like you're seeing the home stretch, you know, things start to come undone a little bit. But thank God the guys are all right.
I was just putting on a bit of a show for the garage. I really am sorry, mate. I really am sorry.
So here we go, we're back off on this last tentative ride to Cape Agulhas. I mean, it's like just being in Scotland and come full circle. Are you sure we haven't gone right round? Charlie, leading us in. Steady, Charlie, steady.
So we're here. I can't believe it. We're here. Hello, my guys. Hello, my love. Hello. Hi, guys. Hi. Hello, Kinvara. How are you? Hey, guys. Hello, my darling. Hello, my darling. Oh, hello, Kinvara, my love. How are you?
We're in Gans Bay. Tomorrow we ride from here to Cape Agulhas, which is the southern tip of Africa, and from there we ride to Cape Town, and then the trip's finished.
The sun's out because yesterday it was raining, squalling, it was miserable. So the sun has shone on the last day of Long Way Down. That can't be bad, can it?
There it is, guys. There's the sea. Unbelievably
went from the very north of Scotland to the very south of Africa on our trusty bikes.
That's quite a reception, that, isn't it? That's quite amazing.
Thanks, mate. Cheers, guys.
And at the moment we're standing on the Atlantic, and if I go like that, I'm in the Indian. How's the Atlantic cold?
It's alright, yeah. It's a bit colder than your ocean, I think.
No, it's warmer here.
Yeah.
Quite like it.
Surprise, surprise. We have our last little deadline on this. We got to get to Cape Town, so we got to get going.
Look in your mirror, Charlie. Fucking hell! Just hundreds of more bikes in the mirror. You know, you look in your wing mirror and you just see bikes going back as far as you can see.
So I say every day. So I say every hour as time is passing by. So I say every moment. So I say every second you're by my side. In time everything will change, and nothing we have stays the same. In a flash, in a blink of an eye, it all can change overnight. And I'm running as hours, running as days die, running as years fly. Time is faster, 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 faster. In a flash, in a blink of an eye.
Thank you.
In a second it passes you by.
One hell of a journey.
I've had the most extraordinary time. Unbelievable, unbelievable.
It was a real moment because I was sitting there looking over at Ewan and we were sort of looking at each other and thinking, Christ, you know, we did this together, we rode here.
What a hell of a ride in, wasn't it? Beautiful, that ride in.
Just stunning.
I love travelling like this, especially because you're on a bike. People are more caring about it. I think people sense that you're vulnerable to the elements and to danger.
It's quite a tough one, this, but we did it. I think there were moments that you connect with Africa, like on a morning when you had camped and you get on the bike and you ride.
Yeah, it hasn't sunk in that we were here, really. I quite like to turn around and just carry on back up the way out, really. I don't want to stop. Travelling through Africa is quite complicated in many ways. I feel like we only barely scratch the surface, you know?
3 cars, 2 bikes, and 1 concluded dream. We're here.
We love doing this stuff. I'm glad it's over, but I'm also a little upset that it's over because, you know, Africa touched us in a big way.
It's the most beautiful place I've ever been to. Unbelievable.
There's a sense of belonging that comes from having ridden here.